our preview on hsn.com. The necklace, which is 18 inches and obviously beautiful drama to it. There is a bracelet that has been selling just as fast. Now, the stretch bracelet is $89.98, and there's a couple hundred, I think it's $195 available if you're looking for that. Jay, the colors together, I love this.
You know, there's just certain things that go together in life, you know, like chocolate and peanut butter.
Yes, yes, yes.
I mean, there's just certain things that go together. And this has always been one of my top favorite combinations, is a really super high blue turquoise and natural amber. And this is real amber. I mean, this is Ukrainian amber. You're looking at amber that is carbon dated that's 30 to 50 million years old. 30 to 50 million years old. And we've paired this back to this real high blue. This is Andean blue. This is a material that comes out of Chile. Here again on turquoise, and we can talk to this later, but the rarity of turquoise right now.
Yes.
Like, are you seeing, think about it. Are you see other people? I know one other person that's actually showing turquoise right now. So there's not really right now. I think the turquoise market is probably in my lifetime, in 47 years of doing this, I think the turquoise market, as far as seeing new turquoises in the world or any turquoise at all, is probably at the lowest point ever that I've ever seen in my entire career. And we're blessed with the fact that we have a pretty good sizable stash of different turquoise. As far as I know, we're in better shape than anybody that I personally am aware of. But to tell you the truth, same thing on these materials. When you got material going out the front door and you have really nothing really coming back in the back door, pretty soon there's nothing going out the front door.
It's not that the demand has gone down. The demand's at an all-time high for turquoise.
You know, and you know what's really crazy with turquoise right now, what I'm finding, Adam, even in England, and then, you know, I went to 12 different countries, okay? And when I walked in and I would see turquoise at a lot of these galleries that I went into, you would see this really high-end turquoise, but it was in places that you never, ever suspected that they would be showing turquoise. And it was in their premium cases. I mean, it was their things that they were really showing, and the prices on it for the quality of the material, you know, I was just like flabbergasted that they were getting that kind of money for it. It's popular worldwide right now.
Well, nobody's got this. And for $89.98, I have 150 left in the stretch bracelet. The necklace is down to, I think it's 300 now before it's sold out. Sometimes I get so overwhelmed because there's so many wonderful pieces of jewelry. Obviously, lapis is the major story of the night in the 10 o'clock hour. That lapis necklace is coming up at 10 p.m. sharp. Hubei turquoise, clearly, we all know that is the star of this hour. But then you've got all these other pieces that in their own right are spectacles. Amber is beloved. Amber is so unique, there's nothing else quite like it. The touch, the feel of it is unique and special. This allows you to wear a snapshot of history, rich in history and storytelling, millions and millions of years old. But the joy of this, as Jay said, is that they were made for one another. The depth and darkness of the amber with the light bright of the sky blue of the turquoise is just amazing. We have had already 300 pre-orders of that Hubei necklace. Well, Kevin, are we doing it in like, is it 10 minutes from now? The Hubei is coming up in 10 minutes, so fear not, I promise we'll get there. Jay, this design that you did with this, obviously always a popular choice of that beautiful, largest amber in the center.
Well, here's the thing, okay, I hope you like this because I designed it. If you don't be honest, okay,
Thank goodness.
Don't tell me. No, you know what here's what I love about these materials. Okay, number one, amber. Just so everybody knows, you know, I always talk about the rarity of turquoises, right? You know, you don't find turquoise even on every continent. Think about that. There's continents that have zero turquoise on it. We have 7 different countries that we are able to get turquoise out of now in the world. Think about that. There's only 7 countries in the world that are really producing turquoise, or that you're seeing turquoise. So when you think about that and you think about the rarity of turquoise, think about this. Amber is even more rare than that. Right now, I used to have two main sources. Well, I have a source in Colombia for green amber, but let's just say it's a source, but it's very, very difficult to get it out of the country.
Reliable.
It's not reliable, and it's real touchy getting it out of the country. Okay. And then my main source for years, and I'm talking for over 3 decades, was out of the Baltic region in Lithuania. I had a direct connection there. This is Ukrainian amber. And everybody knows kind of what's going on. Yeah. Maybe I was out of touch on the hurricane, but I am kind of familiar with what's going on in Ukraine. And I will tell you right now, even this amber, the only reason that you're able to see this is the fact that we, before everything started going on in Ukraine, we bought a really substantial quantity of this amber. But this is honest, this is the gist of this. Right now, I could sell my amber rough for way more than what we're selling this necklace for.
Jay.
No, way more.
I believe it.
Just the raw amber without doing anything to it at all. I could sell my amber rough stock because there's a huge demand and there is no supply at all. And so people say, well, why wouldn't you do that? Well, then you wouldn't be able to see these things. So but here's what we do, is we don't take, even though we know that the amber is more valuable, we don't build that into the price. We build it from the original value that we were able to buy, and we bought on this. Amber's not really, it's not a mine per se. They actually just harvest it. So it's a process of harvesting, but it is extremely, extremely rare. And when you pair it back to this high blue turquoise, it really, it just really gives it that extra little pop, that little panache.
That's exactly the right word right there, Jay.
I love how it goes with Ange too, which is where you see this. And what's really great with this, because it does come, like all of our necklaces, with a 2 3/4 inch extender that is really something that is indicative of just our designs. We're the ones that actually came up with it. That you can actually adjust this in about in that 2 3/4 inches at about a 1/4 inch at a time. So it gives you the flexibility, the ability to wear that, like Ange has positioned it perfectly where she wants to display this and when she wants it to set. The great thing with amber too is this. Now I'm into big, I'm into bold. Everybody knows that, right? I like big, I like bold. The cool thing with amber, you can design big, bold designs, but because of the nature of amber, and it's light, you don't have all that weight. I mean, it's still substantial, but you don't. It's not like carrying an anchor around your neck.
No, and that's the joy of it. Again, I keep trying to show you how golden it is, and really the light just shines through and radiates. It's beautiful. It's a gorgeous necklace. It's one of our showstoppers in the hour. The necklace is down to the final 270, 280, and that stretch bracelet, incidentally, last call. The stretch bracelet nearly sold out now. The stretch bracelet is outselling the necklace, which is interesting to say. Again, if you're looking for a bracelet, it's got beautiful, beautiful color, no clasps to fiddle with or anything like that. But ultimately, for these prices, we've only seen the pricing of amber go one way, and it's not down.
It's not going to go down. Well, actually, too, here's what's going on with amber. They're really the only source now. And here again, I'm not saying I know every source of everything, but I do know a few people around the globe. And I don't know anybody. The Ukrainian amber, as far as I know, is really was the only real large deposit of amber that was still out there. So when this material, like I said, with this literally, they've just turned off the faucet on this. I mean, you cannot get this material. We still haven't even been able to contact the people, our minor friends. We don't even know what's going on. So we don't know what's happening in the area. I just will tell you right now, you're just not seeing any amber on the market out there.
Last chance on that bracelet, the necklace, down to a couple hundred. Thank you for your orders on this one. I hope you wear it in good health and happiness. Well, this is a Sunday spectacle.